What's going on, guys? So I'm really excited today because today is the day that we tune the car for nitrous. This will be what the car is going to be making at the track, while the maximum amount basically the car will be making this year. And I've had my dad, he's going to come along with me today. We're going to drive the 2017 to CSP, and then I'm going to drive the Freedom Rocket back, and he'll drive the 2017 back, so give him a little treat driving the car back. So Jackson, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Jackson hasn't been in a vlog in a long time, have ya? Say hi, guys. Hi, guys, how you doing? How you doing? High five, high five. Jackson's a good boy, aren't you? It is a nice day out. It's about 60 degrees, loving it. So you get to drive this car home tonight?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Oh. I talked earlier about taking a truck. I told Mom, I said I get to drive the Camaro back. Alrighty now.
So what do you think this car is going to put down? What do you think the horsepower is going to be?
What, with the shot,
with the nitrous?
Nitrous? I'm hoping for around 1100, somewhere around there.
It's a good guess. My dad might be very close. We'll see.
What's up? Ready to make some power?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's right. What's up? I brought y'all gifts. Actually, I brought Andrew gifts. I brought his straps back.
Yeah, man, like...
I brought his strap-ons back.
Since I bought your nitrous bottles and stuff, I get one of these, right?
Oh, you want one of them?
Yeah, that thing's tight.
Yeah, I'll get you one. There they are. 15 pounders. So Eric's going to show us this cool little nitrous controller from Nitrous Outlet. It's the new one. What is it called? Pro Max. So we're going to turn that on. So as soon as you arm the nitrous, the screen comes on. Nitrous Outlet Pro Max. Look at that. Oh man, that's awesome.
You have engine RPM, your throttle position, the wideband air fuel, because this controller has closed loop fuel correction.
Okay.
Your nitrous pressure and your dedicated fuel pressure. So you can get into the menu there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different settings. You can control ramp rate, you can control final spray, like you can go
screen
under
display,
100.
so you can check, you can display different things.
Well, that's what we were looking at. This just calibrates it. You can set what you want in a certain area.
Oh, okay, I see.
Set
Yeah.
that all up for you.
I just got to get a mount for this thing. So, today's the day.
Yes, today is the day we see how much power we make.
Yeah. My
then
dad
it's
already
scary.
made a guess.
Yeah, what do you say?
He said 1100.
That's what we said.
I was like, no, that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's what we're shooting for. So we're
Yeah.
like gonna go to 1100 and no further.
Yeah. We don't. Well, 1101 is good.
No, if we hit 1101, we're detuning it. We're gonna call this shot the street sweeper, you know, because like it's gonna sweep the street speeds off the road.
Oh, okay, okay. So what do we got down here? Looks like something finally came in.
Yeah. That's your big black dildo.
Oh my God. Take two.
Yep, that's your carbon fiber drive shaft.
By the drive shaft shop. Looks good.
Where you want to put it?
Yeah. I want to connect it to the tranny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Mm-hmm.
Carbon fiber.
So we're gonna run the stock transmission for a little while, and then we'll put the Turbo 400 in.
Did you know that the track opens this weekend?
I do.
Do you know who's going to be there?
John told me that. You're gonna be there.
Damn right I'm going to be there. I'll be there.
Alex, are you gonna be there?
I think so.
It's also gonna rain Friday, so
Yeah, so I'll be there either Friday or Saturday or both.
maybe I'll go Saturday, because Saturday's supposed to be nice.
Yeah, that's what it looks like now.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. So Eric, we got some people on the internet that think this car sounds like crap.
They need to hear it in person. It is very loud, but the audio kind of breaks up quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to explain to people, but they don't understand that a mic the size of a pea can't record
No.
human ear quality.
How loud it is.
What's that?
It's just brutal how loud it is.
Well, there's a lot of low end. People think there's not a lot of low end, and it's...
Now in the video it sounds real raspy, and it's
Yeah.
not that raspy in person.
People have been saying you need to put mufflers on the car because it sounds like crap, and you need to tune the sound like the H pipe. And basically what I say is like,
What happened? Did your balls drop off?
Huh? That's what a V8 sounds like with this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This exact,
full race car.
this is exactly. That's right. All right, so the car's on the dyno running. The bottles are heated up now, and everything's ready for the first pull. But first, we got to put in the C16 right here. So we're gonna grab that. Actually, you know what? It's not C16. It's Street Speed 717 tiers. So we did a few pulls. We did a few pulls with 100 shot.
Yeah.
So where are we at now in the game, Andrew?
Well, because your battery's a little sluggish, we're charging that thing up, and we're going to go for a 250 shot.
250?
250, not 350.
And that'll put us
250.
about 1,100, well, over 1,000.
Yeah, we want to see at least 1,000 on that. We're being conservative on how much we're pulling out, and yeah, I think that we're going to see 1,000, maybe 1,020
Horsepower.
horsepower to the
Yeah.
wheels.
Cool.
SAE.
SAE. So now what are we doing, Andrew?
We are going for the gold.
And the gold is?
I would say about 1060 wheel horsepower, SAE, so, which will be about 1,100.
Oh,
STD.
I was saying shot wise.
We're putting in a 300 shot,
Hell yeah, let's do it.
and we're going to ramp it in kind of soft because we want to avoid some serious peak torque areas. But that'll be okay
Yeah.
because I mean, if you make 1,200 foot-pounds of torque on the street, you're just going to.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it'll be like rest in peace, Guitarmageddon, and it's not from Nerf, which is a great video. Go check it out on my channel.
Dude, he's always plugging his channel.
Not even listening to me.
Came, we saw, we conquered.
That's right, we did.
No issues.
Successful.
We ramped it in pretty gentle because, well, we didn't want to bring in like 1,200 foot-pounds like in the middle there and lift the head.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So the final numbers, we haven't said anything yet. It made 1117 horsepower and 1040 torque.
You got to get some stickier tires, and you know we get the better transmission.
Yeah, that's right. 17s are going off, 15s are going on. We gotta do the 15-inch conversion on the car before we really do anything serious on the track.
Yeah, you get that better trans in it, and then
Yeah, and that's the next
bring it
step.
a little bit faster.
Trans is sitting over there somewhere. That's the next step. Turbo 400 with the new converter and the new drive shaft.
And you should get nano.
I want
Nano,
you guys
yeah.
to comment that he should get a nano system for his nitrous.
Yeah, we had it. The reason it's so late is because we had so much trouble heating the bottles up in the back. Because
You
that,
also need a battery.
oh well, that too. But the 15-pound bottles and the 2 heaters aren't doing the trick right now. So there you have it, guys. Those are the final nitrous numbers: 1,117 horsepower and 1040 pound-feet of torque. The quick thing to mention too here, those of you guys that have watched the video may have been confused about some of the pulls that on the dyno that were made. We basically started right from scratch, no nitrous, just to get a baseline pull, obviously with the E85, and it put down about, I think it was close to 20 wheel horsepower less. And that's because the E85 that I had in my car was not actually E85, it was more like E70. So it made a little less power just right off the bat, so I wasn't using like race fuel, you know, E85. It was just pump E85. You can get it right at a pump here in town. So it wasn't as good as the stuff that I had made the numbers on in the previous video, where it was just the blower only numbers. So like I said, we were already 20 horsepower down in power, so you can really, I mean, when I actually put good fuel in this car, it'll make about 20 more horsepower to the wheels. So you figure about, you know, 1150 around there is what it's probably gonna make. So with that being said, basically the next few pulls were basically us starting with a 100 shot and just kind of like stepping it up each pull and seeing what it would put down, what it would put down. I didn't really show the numbers in between because it's just too much, and we ran into the issue with the battery dying on the car, so that will actually kill some horsepower too, because if the battery voltage is really, really low, it could be cutting spark, which is no good. But we managed to, well, I think we managed to keep it at a proper voltage. We had the battery tender on it the whole time. Those bottle heaters in the back of the car, they take up a lot of juice, and now that I have 15-pound bottles, it takes a lot more time to heat those bottles up. So I may in fact be switching to a nano setup, which is kind of like it uses compressed air and it pressurizes the bottles instantaneously, and you don't have to wait for them to warm up. That's kind of why it took so long. But we only did probably about 5 pulls, I'd say, total as far as the nitrous goes. And yeah, we got to a number that we were really happy with, and we're just under that threshold where the stock block can still maintain and handle the power. Any more than around, you know, 1200 horsepower or more is where things start kind of going hairy with that stock block. Everything else in the motor though is essentially built to withstand that horsepower plus much more. We're just trying to be, I guess, quote unquote safe for now until I have enough money to then afford an LSX block, which is I mean, anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000. So with this build, you know, I wanted to basically get the most I could out of the LSA motor and blower. A lot of you guys are wondering why I didn't put a bigger blower on the car, why I didn't pro charge my car, why I don't do turbos on my car. Well, that car just made 1,100 horsepower, and that's through an automatic transmission too, so the drivetrain loss is a little bit more than a manual. If that was a manual car, it would make even more. You know, why put a bigger blower on your car if basically the stock block's only good to 1,200 horsepower anyway? You know, it's pointless. I don't need 1,100 horsepower all the time. It's nice to be able to only put that stress on the motor, and I say stress and I use that term loosely, but it's nice to only put that stress on the motor when you're racing it, you know, quarter mile or whatever. Like if I'm doing anything else, I don't really need 1,100 horsepower. Maybe down the road I'll change my mind. I probably will, like I always do. But for now, I love it and I'm happy with how it turned out. Thank you to CSP. These guys are amazing. Everything they do, they did everything to the T. It was perfect, very professional, and I mean, the results show. So that car is better than it has ever been, and I'm so happy. And also, I don't want to forget to mention Nitrous Outlet. You guys rock too. That new system is killer. The new controller on that car is awesome, and I can't wait to use that at the track once I figure out how to use it, because it is a little complicated, but the guys at CSP know what they're doing, so I'm sure they'll be able to teach me real quick. I'm really excited to get this car on the track. I may even go this Saturday just to do some numbers, just off spray, just blower only, and see what it does with the stock transmission, because I still do have that in the car as well. It'll be nice to get back into the feel of the car and everything like that, get back into the groove, I guess you could say, and see how the car performs with the new setup. And once we do that, obviously the call outs are coming this year, which is going to be really exciting. A lot of you guys have been mentioning about myself and Mike racing, or myself and John Doc racing, now that we all essentially have new builds on their cars. And that's definitely going to happen. I'm pretty excited for that. And I know I may be kind of poking fun or like talking some smack on them and everything like that, but you know, a little friendly competition doesn't hurt. But I can tell you guys right now, you know, that's not what it's really about for me at all. I'm basically just trying to beat myself and my times last year. You know, I'm not in it to try and beat this guy and beat that guy. That's not really what I'm here for. As much as people like to make it a crazy competition, it's really not. Speaking on those lines, as far as goals go, my goal this year basically is to get this car in the 8s. I mean, that's the first goal, is to get the car in the 8s. And how the car performs at the track this Saturday, if I go, may actually dictate how deep we can go into the 8s, or maybe if we can even get there. I'm hoping we can. I think we can with the new setup. I think it'll definitely be achievable. 850s, like mid-8s, that's going to be really, really hard. That's going to probably take everything like aligning perfectly planet-wise, you know. So that would be amazing. If I hit that, I'd just be completely happy. But right now we're just shooting for high 8s, just get into the 8s. Even if I run an 899, still running 8s. I'm happy with that. Anyways, guys, I've talked your ears off long enough, so stay tuned for the call outs coming. There'll be some announcements coming very, very shortly. Also, if you guys are interested in any merch, new sunglasses, Armageddon Z1 sunglasses, I've been shipping a lot of them out recently. Go down below in the description. I always have all that info down there, as well as my Instagram and everything like that. As well as, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, and have a great day.